Hey y'all, it's Luna here, and I want to give you my top 5 current WWE Superstars on the main roster. Let's go. Now these are in no particular order, but just the top 5 that I really enjoy watching right now in the WWE. I'm going to start this list off with Gunther, Mr. Walter. I still call him Walter sometimes. Gunther's like one of those characters that he just exudes personality to me. He is so great on the mic that I feel like we're friends. I can't just go from calling him Walter one day. Gunther had some amazing matches back in NXT as well when they had Imperium versus Undisputed Era, or Gunther versus Tommaso Ciampa. Like, he is just a well-rounded wrestler in my eyes. And then on the main roster against people like Sheamus for the IC belt. So Gunther is in line to beat the Honk Tonk Man's streak of holding the IC belt for 454 days. Gunther is coming up close to that with his hard style wrestling, hard hitting, his size, him on the mic. He just owns the mic when he is up, especially when he stood on the announce table. He just owns a room, and I love watching him. I can't wait to see where he goes after he loses the IC belt, because this man 100% should be in the title picture. Next on this list, I'm gonna put Seth Rollins. Not only is the guy good on the mic, good in the ring, I personally believe Seth Rollins at the worst of times in WWE has really owned being the face of WWE. Even at the worst of times, the most boring of times, you know, a few years ago when WWE wasn't all that watchable, I feel like Seth Rollins really just owned being the face. He has the personality, he has the skill, he's great on the mic. Say what you want about his outfits, it gets people talking. What are those? I think he's been that fighting champion when Roman Reigns really hasn't been. So all power to him. I think he's doing fantastic. He's just a well-rounded character on top of being a wrestler. Next on this list, and I might get a little bit of hate for this because he is a part-timer, and I understand how we feel about part-timers, but I am putting my man Brock on that list. Whether he's in the building or not, people are always talking about Brock Lesnar, if he's going to show up, when he's going to show up, and people are like, well, he's just a part-timer, it doesn't matter. But then he comes out and he delivers every time. Back when he was having his rivalry with Roman Reigns and people were getting sick of it and they didn't want to see it anymore. But then he shows up at SummerSlam 2022 in a tractor and picks up the ring. Like, only Brock Lesnar could do that. You know, Canadian, lives on a farm, just exudes personality. He just is always out there giving it a go. He doesn't even have to say that much for you to be drawn in to him and what he's going to do next. He's on his own planet. Brock is on the Brock Rock somewhere out there in space. I don't know where that is, but I want to live on it. Brock Lesnar always delivers to me. And the fact that he lost to Cody Rhodes, was okay putting him over, lifted up his arm, I just thought that was so beautiful. Full circle moment from the beginning of Brock's career to possibly, we might be coming to the end. Who knows? He might just want to go live with Sable out in Saskatchewan and like raise cattle. I don't know. I mean, I'm calling it now. He's done in the next 3 years, right? 3? That might be giving it too much time even. I think he's happy living out on the farm. That being said, he also looks very happy in the ring. So who knows? But I love me some Brock. I am, of course, going to put LA Knight on this list. Now, I feel like he gets the biggest pops. This past Monday Night SmackDown that just happened yesterday, I mean, people were saying the show was okay, the crowd was a little dead, and so many people online are saying if they just put LA Knight, just threw him out there, maybe the crowd would have got excited. You know that you have somebody great on the roster when people online coming together to say, this is the man you need to get some excitement out of the crowd. You gotta love that. He is so over right now. I love watching him. The people that do kind of shat it on him, they are saying he reminds them too much of the Attitude Era. He's too much of The Rock versus Stone Cold mixed into one. That sounds cool as hell to me. I grew up, I loved the Attitude Era. There were some things we could obviously take out, but overall, he gives you that Attitude Era flavor, and I absolutely love watching him. And if you've seen all the stuff online, LA Knight has been in literally everything. Every show, every commercial, Mountain Dew matches. He was in Impact for a while, TNA. The man has just really done it all, and I love his energy. I love watching him in the ring. I love him on the mic. Which to me, I can watch a wrestler all day if they're great in the ring, but if they don't have that personality, it's not going to keep me there. You're always going to be wondering if he's going to come out, if he's going to take the mic, what he's going to say. He gets that reaction out of the crowd. He has that good Attitude Era feel, and he's just such a throwback nostalgia character. And I love that. He's not too old. DDP did what he did in his late 30s, you know, let's just give it to the man. He's doing an excellent job. Next on my list, I am putting Bianca Belair. I know she gets a lot of hate online here and there. I just think she appeals to everyone. She appeals to me. She appeals to kids. I love the hair flip. I love her in the ring. I think she is so athletic. She's good on the mic. I think, again, she is just one of those well-rounded characters when it comes to the women's division. In a lot of promotions, besides maybe Impact, the women's divisions are really lacking substance, and I feel like she has everything. Take or leave what I'm about to say, but I thought her reign was great, and I really hope they continue to use her personality, just everything. She's just such a well-rounded character. Watching people like Bianca Belair and somebody as seasoned as Charlotte Flair in the ring together as well, she holds her own, and I think she's fantastic. I can't wait to see where she goes from here, even though, you know, she held the belt at SummerSlam for like 30 seconds, if that, and lost it to Io Sky cashing in. But I really, really would love to see her stay in the title picture. Now I kind of want to slide over to people that I feel like are being misused in the WWE currently, that I feel like could do big things, but they're just not being utilized properly. And I'm going to start with a woman coming off of Bianca Belair, and that's Asuka. Now, I know Asuka was just holding a championship belt. I really feel like her title reign was used to elevate women in the division that was not her. I mean, the whole thing with Bianca and Charlotte came out, and it kind of just felt like Charlotte and Bianca. I love those women, but I'm going to have to be completely honest. Asuka in her own title reign felt like an afterthought to me. Next on that list, a person that did so well in NXT, and I feel like he's got the look, good on the mic, he's good in the ring, but it's just kind of flopped to me, and I don't know if that's a booking issue, or I feel like it's a little bit of a booking issue, and he's just not clicking on the main roster, and that's Karrion Kross with Scarlett, and he has Scarlett. Everything in a package. They did so well in NXT with Scarlett, and it's not clicking, guys, and I really want it to because I think he's so fantastic. When Karrion Kross came back and he had the hourglass and told Roman that his time was up, and then he went after Drew McIntyre, I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. It just all kind of fell apart, and he's just been on a losing streak with AJ Styles, and I don't love what they're doing with him, and I feel like they could do more. I love his character. I love his vignettes. It's just a huge flop to me. Another person I feel like has not been cool since they joined the WWE, unfortunately, is AJ Styles. If you know me at all, I'm a huge TNA fan. I love Impact. He was the face of TNA. He was cool in Japan. WWE, it just is not clicking for me at all. I don't love the whole Bullet Club type-esque thing with Mia Yim. It's another person we could talk about. Mia Yim in WWE just isn't. AJ Styles, I don't love anything he's done. When he showed up years ago at the Royal Rumble, he showed up. I was super excited to see him because I feel like he did everything that he could do in TNA. Moving over to WWE, it just has not clicked for me at all. Could be used better. That's just me. Tell me why I'm wrong in the comment. Now, my last one for people that have not been utilized properly for me, again, this is Drew McIntyre. Now they have him with Matt Riddle, I guess, which is fine. I do enjoy Matt Riddle, but it's kind of been said that they don't want to push Matt Riddle because of his problems outside of WWE with his new baby mama and the cheating scandals and the Uggs, and not connecting with me either. He lost in the UK, Clash of the Castle, and he lost recently to Gunther, which he should have, because, you know, Gunther should break the honky tonk streak. So he is stagnant. He's going to stay in the mid card, and I don't feel like he should be there. So I am really hoping, and he, out of the underutilized list that I have made, this is one person, Drew McIntyre, that might actually be used properly in the future. But I don't know. Right now, it's not hitting for me. So what do you guys think of my list? Who am I missing? And I'm going to put this in at the end because I know I'm going to hear about it in the comment section. Where is Cody Rhodes? I don't know. He's not on my list. He's not underutilized, and he isn't the reason I tune in. That's for sure. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who is your favorite person, women, men from the WWE main roster that you would love to watch?